In the heart of the African wilderness, a man named Daniel Walker arrived for a wildlife research expedition. Daniel had spent years documenting animal behavior, but he had never experienced what was about to happen to him in the next few hours. An encounter that would change his life forever. One late afternoon, while walking near a dry riverbed, Daniel heard a sharp cry echoing through the warm air. It was faint, desperate, and filled with pain. He followed the sound and soon discovered a young lion trapped in a brutal steel snare. The cub struggled weakly, its paw bleeding heavily. Daniel froze for a moment. He knew how dangerous this was. Where there is a cub, the pride is usually close. But the cub's pain overwhelmed every fear inside him. With slow, careful movements, he knelt beside the trap. The cub growled softly, but its strength was fading. Daniel whispered gently, hoping to calm it as he worked on the rusted metal jaws. Minutes felt like hours. Finally, with one last push, the trap snapped open. The cub jerked free, crying out in pain, but able to move again. Daniel backed away slowly. He didn't want to scare the little lion or provoke its family if they were nearby. But the cub simply looked at him for a long moment, breathing hard. Its golden eyes filled with something Daniel couldn't describe: fear, relief, or gratitude. Then it limped into the tall grass and disappeared. Daniel exhaled deeply. He believed the danger had passed, but it had only begun. As he turned to head back, he heard rustling behind him. When he looked up, he froze. 3 lionesses slowly emerged from the grass, and behind them, the massive alpha male. Daniel's heartbeat thundered in his ears. He knew he had wandered straight into the pride's territory. He raised his hands slightly, not daring to move. The lions stared at him, not with anger, but with an intensity that made his knees weak. Then something unexpected happened. The same cub he had freed earlier limped out from behind the lionesses and came toward him. It walked right up to Daniel, sniffed the air, and then gently brushed its head against his leg. The lionesses looked at the cub, then at Daniel. The alpha male gave a low rumble, not a roar, but almost a command. The pride didn't attack. They didn't even growl. They simply observed him quietly. Daniel didn't understand what was happening, but the pride slowly turned away, as if acknowledging him, as if accepting him. Daniel stood rooted to the ground long after they disappeared into the grass. Word spread quickly among local rangers. A pride of lions had shown trust toward a human, something extremely rare. But this was only the beginning. Over the next few days, Daniel kept his distance. Still, he couldn't shake the connection he felt. He returned to observe the pride from afar, taking notes and documenting their behavior. And to his shock, the pride didn't avoid him. They watched him calmly, sometimes allowing him to walk within a safe distance. It was as if the cub had told them everything, and the pride remembered.